Alright, we're here in Kennedy Airport. Mommy didn't know how to press the elevator down button. I thought that was hilarious.
It's not fun.
Of course it is. Terminal 4G, so we're on the second floor. Aisle 201. Like the 201 area code.
So where are we going?
To the terminal.
I know you said that. One.
Terminal 4.
Te lo guardas.
Alright. This is for our memories.
No, I know, yeah.
So our kids can see when we went to Mexico, Cancun, assuming that we make it onto the plane. Mommy's dressed like a businesswoman, and I am her jornalero. Because she said that in Mexico that they judge you by how you dress. So if you dress, you know, like sophisticated, they take better care of you. And it's true. So she says that they're gonna treat me like garbage. They're gonna give me her suitcases to carry because of how I'm dressed. We're running to get B28 because we're late for the flight. We may not make it. There's Mommy. We're gonna try our best to make it. Hopefully we're heading in the right direction. Looks like we've made it. Now I'm gonna eat real quick because Mommy says we can't bring this on the plane. Let's find out. Mommy was wrong about the food. We can bring it on the plane. And we're sitting here waiting while this whole line of people checks in. We're waiting to the end so that way we don't have to like stand on line. And I'm enjoying this crepe cheese sandwich. Yeah, it's for us. We made it. We're walking onto the plane. Delta something. We made it. We're heading onto the plane. On our way to Mexico City. Yeah, I know. We should have waited, but oh well. At least it's not like it was before. Quiero usar el baño. We're sitting in 24A. Cute. We are officially on the plane. We're at least going to Mexico City. We'll see if we make it to Cancun. Mexico City is lejos de Cancun. Aunque sea ir en carro.
Rise for the sun. To work the whole night long. Designing, building, testing, rethinking the possible. We're 80,000 strong.
And adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and know that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, flight vests are located under your seats in the main cabin. If you're seated in the first class or business class cabin, light vests are either in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat.
To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch.
Flight deck, once again, welcome aboard. Once airborne, 4 hours, 20 minutes en route. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for takeoff.
Here we go.
Long line of airplanes. Estoy preguntando por qué estamos esperando. Ya nos toca próximo avión.
Es como esperar el bus. Sí, mira. Todos salen por el mismo lado,
Algunos grandes también.
pero salen todos por acá.
ACT.
Damas y caballeros, antes de nuestro aterrizaje, asegúrense de tener su cinturón de seguridad abrochado, el respaldo de su asiento en posición vertical, la mesa de servicio cerrada y asegurada, y el apoyo brazo al lado del pasillo bajado. La pantalla de video individual guardadas también. Asegúrense de guardar los equipos electrónicos de mayor tamaño como computadoras portátiles. Una vez que hayamos aterrizado, no duden en usar sus equipos móviles mientras nos dirigimos a la puerta de este parque. Por último, les pedimos que revisen los bolsillos y alrededor de sus asientos posee artículos que deseen.
to our next plane on time. We have an hour to get there. Dice que todo modernizado porque hay Samsung. Samsung. Ya se me olvidó dónde vamos. Vamos de extranjera. Sí. It's funny. Good. A ver, ¿cómo? Tu pelo está todo hecho en leña.
Todo el mundo lo regala, porque viene así de
A ver, explica a la cámara qué pasó.
No puedo.
I thought that we were like late and that we had to go to like another boarding thing, and apparently and I was running and the plane is right here.
Seatbelt unfastened. The use of restrooms is forbidden. Thank you for your attention and cooperation.
Desde el principio, desde el comienzo saliste con él.
Yeah, man.
Desde allá.
¿Desde dónde?
Desde Nueva York.
Claro, pues no ves que estamos tarde.
Como quiera, y como quiera yo llegué y te dije.
Benito Juárez, México. Airport. ¿Quién era Benito Juárez?
We thank you for flying Aeroméxico.
Un hombre
Enjoy the
que
flight.
tenía 2 testículos.
Eso ha de ser del aeropuerto.
have arrived to Cancun, donde nos hacen bajar al piso. Shit, my legs hurt. Here's our airplane. Coco Bongo Show and Disco, Playa del Carmen in Cancun. We have arrived. Gotta try to figure out where our hotel is. Oh look, Spider-Man. That's cool. Michael would love that. Las nalgas de Spider-Man. Johnny Rockets, ahí vamos a comer mientras que tratamos de ver dónde carajo estamos. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Oh, this is cool. So we are gonna rent a car, it looks like, and instead of taking a bus or taxi, it's part of our adventure. What? Oh yeah, la maleta. ¿Qué significa eso?
Que le van a hablar mal de mí. Tenga el mapa. Entonces, no se puede. Yo lo mando WhatsApp. ¿Tiene el sistema WhatsApp?
Sí.
Para que nada más me confirme si es el hotel correcto.
Ya, el Grand Oasis debe ser, sí.
Primera puerta, dan la vuelta. Ahí está la camioneta que dice First para llevarlos a la renta del campo.
Ok, y ellos. Hertz, ¿no? Hertz. Hertz. Gracias. We're heading to this thing here, and we're gonna rent a car. So it's gonna be a basic car. But... Gracias. Bienvenidos. Hey. We're hoping we don't get kidnapped. Ahí afuera está. We're in Hertz now. About to rent a car. They're gonna try to sell us another timeshare. Hopefully this time we'll say no. Update, we're not renting a car because we didn't activate a credit card before coming here. So because of that, we're without credit cards, and we're instead going to do the bus thing, I guess. Which is great. I mean, that's fine. Mejor así, I think, right? I'll tell the story how I remember it. We came out the airport and we were pulled over to the side by this tourist company who they sell timeshares. We didn't realize that at the time because they made it sound like they were official government, you know, whatever. And they made us an offer that sounded great, which was that we could rent a car for 5 days for $50 the whole 5 days. I was hesitant about it, but your mom is the money manager, so that's why I was like, you know, whatever you decide. Because my concern was, God forbid we park the car, it gets stolen, now all of a sudden we owe for a car in Mexico or something like that. But, you know, your mom was excited, so I was like, alright, fine. You were excited. So she was excited, so she's the money manager, so I'm like, you know, let her, you know, if she wants to do it, we're gonna do it. Alright, we get to the freaking Hertz, and what happened? Certain someone didn't activate their credit card before we left the country.
I don't think I
So because of that, we don't have a credit card to use for the deposit to rent the car. And they don't accept debit cards, which is what your mom thought that would be all that we would need. So we had to come back to work something out, and your mom was like, just cancel the whole thing, cancel the whole thing. And I was like, yeah, let's try to cancel the whole thing, because it's a timeshare sale, which means that we have to go sit through an hour-and-a-half timeshare presentation, and you know, they might make us an attractive offer, and you know, whatever. So it just may not be good to be there. But then when I get there, I mean, I'm a salesman. I feel bad for other salespeople, especially since he closed the deal and now we're gonna go and take the deal away from him. That's not kosher. And plus the guy gave us a good offer, which is we pay for the taxi to get to the hotel, but he's gonna reimburse us for that taxi ride. He's gonna give us our $50 back, and he's gonna pay for a taxi from the hotel to the airport when we leave back home. So in essence, we got our rides from the hotel, from the airport to the hotel and the hotel to the airport back for free. All we got to do is listen to this hour-and-a-half presentation and not buy anything. Mommy, you're the money manager. So as long as you say no, we won't buy. Alright, good. Let's find out some.
Al lado de la playa, hay mucha vigilancia. También por parte de los hoteles, de los mismos hoteleros que cuidan toda el área de frente de las playas, como de la misma policía que cuida aquí en la zona turística.
¿Ya ves?
Aquí en la zona turística es muy tranquilo, eso se los puedo asegurar. Aquí sí, zona centro de la ciudad, y le digo, el único problema que hubo en el centro de la ciudad fue la ejecución de un narcotraficante, pero ese lo ejecutaron los marinos. Andaba en carro blindado y le estuvieron disparando hasta que no le quedó de otra más que abrir su camioneta y querer bajarse, y ya lo mataron. Pero porque era un narcotraficante comprobado y de...
Está bonito.
Sí, del lado izquierdo es la laguna. Todo eso es laguna, eso que se ve.
¿De qué lado?
De ese lado. Igual.
¿Y el agua del mar aquí es tibia?
Sí.
Porque donde nosotros...
¿Cuánta gente perdiendo? Perdiendo el tiempo para tomarse una foto ahí donde dice Cancún.
Sí.
Ajá. Eso es famoso, ¿sabes? Esas letras de ahí son famosas.
Sí, muy famoso.
So we finally figured out where the hotel is, but our names aren't on the reservation list for the hotel. So now I'm typing with these stupid Dream Trip people, trying to figure out what the hell's going on and why our names are not on the freaking hotel reservation. And there's no one around here that I could see in a welcome lounge or anything from Dream Trips. So I don't know who to talk to about it either. And we're both starving. We landed 5 hours ago. And I'm still here with these freaking Dream Trip people trying to figure out what's going on. Speaking to someone in India probably on a chat. Still not resolved. The computer just shut down on me. The computer just shut down on me. In the middle of the fucking chat that I was in. My first meal in Cancun, Mexico with my beautiful... It is 11:30 at night and